So, I want to share with you just a few thoughts of things that the Lord's been stirring in my heart, and it comes from Proverbs chapter 3, verse 3. Um, but starting at the beginning of that chapter, he says, "My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart, for they will prolong your life many years and bring you peace and prosperity. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart." So when I hear this verse here in verse 3, um, I think mainly the Lord is just revealing to me something that I wish had been told to me many years ago when I was young, is the idea of holding on to relationships, not giving up on people, not canceling people easily, not separating from them trivially, and really maintaining a sense of love and faithfulness in your heart to other people. And certainly, the greatest of these is our love and faithfulness to the Lord, that we need to stay devoted to Him. As it says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, your soul, mind, and strength, and then love your neighbor as yourself. And within human relationships, it's never more critical than, I think, in marriage, when two people remain loyal to each other and devoted to one another. And I get the sense that in the culture that it surrounds us, that the idea of loyalty is often discarded easily, and there ought to be inside of us a sense of really fervent loyalty, the kind of love that would lay down our life for one another, especially in the body of Christ. And when we maintain love and faithfulness and a passionate uh, loyalty and devotion to each other, it builds strong relationships. And when you maintain integrity in those relationships and honesty and openness, it wins favor with each other and with the Lord, as it says in verse 4. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. So I think about this in business all the time, that when you have uh, your end of the deal, which is to do a good job, and you're faithful and have integrity in that, then it wins a good reputation, a good name for you and your business, and that pleases the Lord, and it also opens doors in terms of people. So it's having favor in the sight of God and in man, and with people. So many people understand the verses that follow: trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. But if you scroll down even farther to like verse 21, uh, it's almost reiterating the same things as before. "My son, do not let wisdom and understanding out of your sight. Preserve sound judgment and discretion." And in another version, it says to don't lose sight of common sense and discernment. Now, the idea of common sense is coming back these days because there's been so much of a radical, wicked agenda to erase common sense and erase um, really discernment. But here, the Lord is instructing us, don't let that go. Hold on to common sense. With the woke agenda trying to water down the idea that there are only two biological genders, that common sense would say otherwise, that there are two genders. So that's just one example, but he's instructing us to hold on to common sense, and common sense in a lot of things in life, and not let things become overly complicated in the sense of distorting what's true and right. And then it says, "They will be life for you, an ornament to grace your neck." So as we maintain love and faithfulness in our relationships, if you gravitate back toward verse 2, it says, as we follow Him, as we follow the Lord, it will bring peace and prosperity in our life. And that word peace, of course, is in Hebrew shalom, which we know means hello and goodbye and peace, but it also carries the idea of harmony and wholeness and completeness, and wholeness in our whole being. So our body, soul, mind, and spirit have a wholeness to them, and a prosperity to them, and a prosperity in our life. And that's not a bad word if you research it in the scriptures. There's plenty that the scriptures have to say about prosperity and having a welfare or well-being. But the word shalom also has the idea of bringing order into chaos. So the things that seem out of control or chaotic in your life, the Lord is bringing those back into to completeness, into wholeness, and bringing that order out of the chaos, bringing the chaos back into order. So I just want to encourage you. Oh, and also just the point about how this love and faithfulness, it says, don't let them leave you, which is a strange way to word it, because most of the time we would think of like, uh, don't leave love and faithfulness, but here it says, don't let them leave you, as if they might be escaping. So you grab a hold of them and hold on to them, and to me it kind of resonates. The idea is that if you find faithful people in your life, if you find one or two really good friends or people that love the Lord and care about you and your well-being, that you hold on to them and don't let them easily run away, or you know that you maintain that bond of just love and encouragement to them as they encourage you, and have that love and that faithfulness in all your relationships, in your family and among your friends and your business relationships. I think that it's a real key to life, a real proverb that will strengthen us and help us in all our ways, that we would have more favor with the Lord, and also a good name, both with Him and with people. So that's just some of the little bits that the Lord's been stirring with me, and feel free to share your comments and any things that the Lord has been showing you about this passage or anything below. Thank you so much.